All right, I'm just going to let you know this is a calculator heavy lesson. So if you do not have your calculator, go ahead and grab it right now. All right, in general, for linear regression, correlation is pretty much the same as slope. Okay? So for instance, if they ask you, state whether X and Y have a positive correlation, a negative correlation, or no correlation. What you're going to do is you're going to grab a highlighter, a pen, whatever, and you're going to try to draw the line of best fit, which would be in here. I want to put that line as close as I can to all the points. I'm going to go ahead and do it for all of them. Here it would be here, and then here. Now let's just stop for a second. Okay, so now we're thinking about slope. So if I'm going up the mountain, I'm super duper happy. So I have a positive correlation. Now, when you're putting these on your paper, they don't have to be perfect, guys. Just draw a couple little XY coordinates, put some dots on there, and call it a day. Okay, so don't sit there. You don't have to make like the grid exactly like I do. Down here, my points are going down. I'm going down the mountain, so it's negative correlation. And then over here, they're just scattered everywhere. It's like taking a shotgun and just hitting it. And there's no way we can put a line in there, so this would be a no correlation. All right, that's basic. Now, we're going to find the line of regression. This is what you do. Everybody go ahead and grab your calculator. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your go ahead, go to your y equals, clear out anything you currently have in there. That's important. Make sure you do that. And here is the current table that they gave us, just in case so you don't have to keep going back and forth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 5, 5, 8, 11, 12. All right, so that's currently what you have. This is what you're going to do. First of all, we're in scatter plots and linear regression. So we need to go to our stat button. Okay. We are going to go ahead and edit our list. Now, L1 is always equal to our X values. L2 is going to be equal to our Y values. Okay, so here's my X values. Here's my Y values. All right, so if I go to the X, I just press them in. Now make sure that you're watching how I press the buttons. They'll turn red over here on the left. So I have 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, enter, 4, enter, 5, enter, 6, enter. Go scroll over. Your Y values are 2, enter, 5, enter, 5, enter, 8, enter, 11, enter, and 12, enter. Okay, now I'm going to glance, just make sure my numbers are correct. They are. So now this is important. If I go to graph, nothing's going to show up, okay? Nothing's going to show up. So what I need to do is I need to turn my stat plot on. If you look at the top buttons in blue, right above y equals, it says stat plot. So I need to say second, y equals. Your calculator should have it off. This is what you're looking at, stat plot, off. We want to turn that on, okay? So we're going to push enter. And do you see how it's blinking on right here? We're going to go ahead and push enter because we want our stat plot on, okay? So now go back to graph, and you should see some points. Now, I only see 4 points, but I should have put in, or I should see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So what I need to do is go to zoom 9. So zoom 9 is, if you scroll down there, I think it says zoom trig. So now we can see all of our points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, okay? First of all, we have, that's about our line of best fit. We have a positive correlation. So we know our slope for our linear regression equation is going to be positive. All right, so all that's good and dandy. This is how you find the linear regression line. You go back to stat. We are going to calc, and then looky. Right here at 4, we see lin reg, linear regression. So you're going to push 4. Yes, we want to use the first list. None of this should be weird. If it is, you come see me and we'll fix that. So just keep on pushing enter until you get to calculate, and then it enters. All right. This is the only time in algebra that you're allowed to have decimals. Yes, I said it. This is the only time that you're allowed to have decimals. So it's telling me that my A, if I round this off, is 2.03, and my B is 0.06, actually, sorry, 0.7. So you're always going to round to the nearest hundredth. So 0.07. Okay, does everybody see where it says y equals ax plus b? Okay, that should be very familiar because it's actually y equals mx plus b. Do not tell me why. I have no idea why your calculator uses a instead of m. For some reason, it should be y equals mx plus b. I don't know. But all you're going to do is take these values. So here's my value for a. Plug it in there. Take my value for b. Plug it in here. Okay? So my linear regression equation is y equals, my a is 2.03, so 2.03 x plus, and now my b, 0.07. That's my linear regression equation. So if I go back here real quick, I would just say y equals, I already forgot, shame on me, 2.03 x plus 0.07. That's my linear regression equation. I'm going to tell y'all right now, you might have to watch that exact example a couple times to get down the keystrokes. Okay? That's completely normal. All right, here's the next problem. The table shows the number of U.S. high school students with computer networks from 1994 to 1997. Okay, so years since 1994. I'm going to go ahead. So I'm going to change this to 1994. This is 1 year, so 1995, 1996, 1997. Okay? These are my x values. These are my y values. Okay? So, make sure I have the right page. Yes, I do. All right, so now they want us to write a regression equation. So we immediately go to our calculator. Let me erase all this good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go back to second quit. I just want to get out of there. Okay, I go to stat. I edit my table. Now listen, I have to put my key up to where, do you see how my L1 is highlighted? Whatever you do, do not push delete. Do not push delete. Do not push delete. Okay, don't do it. Okay, you're going to push clear and then you push down. Then I go to L2, clear, push down. If you delete your list, then it's going to mess up everything. Do not push delete. Push clear and then push down. Okay, so if you look back at your X and Y table, my X values were 1994, enter, 1995, enter, 1996, enter, 1997, enter. My Y values were 6576, enter, 8159, enter, 9166, enter, and 9565, enter. Okay, look at my, make sure they're all right. All right, they look good. So now they just told me to find my linear regression. So I'm going to go to stat, calculate, linear regression, which is 4. Enter, 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 enter. Calculate, yes. So now it told me that this is my A value and this is my B value. Okay? So Y equals 997.4x minus 1981945.2. That's a big number. Okay? So now I'm going to go back. There's no way I'm going to remember this. I wonder if I can copy it. No. Okay. We'll just have to flip back and forth. All right, so my linear regression equation is y equals 997.4. Okay. 997.4x minus 19819. 19819. 45.2. Okay. 45.2. Okay. Now it says estimate the number of high schools with computer networks in 1999. All right, so then I would want to do 1999. 1999, I just plug in here for x. So I would say y equals 997.4 times 1999 minus 1981945.2. Right? Because this is my x value. So I just plugged it in. Now you grab your calculator again. So go ahead and grab that calculator. We want to get out of there. So second quit. Let me erase this for you. All right. 997.4 parentheses. Sorry, let me grab my phone. Ooh. That's my reminder to send y'all's email out. Sorry. Okay. Times, remember when we plug in, we use parentheses. So 1999 minus 1981945.2. Enter. And it gives me this number. Okay, so 11,857. So 11,857, and I think it was like 0.4. Now, before you move on, that should make sense, because 1995, 11,857-ish. Okay, so as I was going up in years, my correlation is positive, so it should be getting larger, right? And once again, if you wanted to check looking at your graph, you can do that by going to graph and then zoom 9, and those are your points. Okay? All right, last thing, you could also be given a graph like this. All you're going to do is take those points, make a table, and then go to your calculator. So this point would be negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, negative 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, negative 2, 5, 0, 3, 2, 2, and 4, 0. Now I would put those in my calculator, go to my edit. I'm not going to do this one because I'm running out of time. So stat, you would edit it out. Remember when you go up here to clear all your stuff, you push clear, push down, clear, oops, clear, push down, okay? So then you would put all those values in, and then you do linreg. Calc, you go back to stat, calc, linear regression, okay? Once again, I'm running out of time, so I only have 15 minutes with this app. Here are your practice problems. Okay, make sure that you're paying attention to what I'm asking for. So number 1 and 2, you're just straight up writing a linear regression equation. Go ahead and write that down. Pause. Number 3, you're taking points from this graph right here. Okay, then you're going to fill in your table. A, you're going to find the linear regression equation. B, you're going to estimate how many books were, how much the amount spent on books in 2008. Okay, pause. And here's number 4. So same thing. You're going to take those points, fill in your table, and then you go to stat, edit your list, put all your values in there, and then go back to stat, calculate linear regression. Okay?